Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and I'm feeling kind of tired this Monday morning, and I'm laying back in my chair here. Normally I kind of lean into the microphone, but I'm too lazy to do it this morning, and so I'm just going to stay back here. You'll be able to hear fine, don't worry. I like how Crypto Bull is starting his morning about XRP to $28 this bull run. I sure hope he's right. Here is this is, which Winklevoss is this? I can't tell them apart. I'm gonna guess Cameron. Okay, well, listen to what he says. The value is in the protocol.
Sort of early in the beginning of this is there's going to be a menu of many cryptocurrencies, and they're going to rethink the entire internet and how we sort of view it. You could never buy a piece of the internet back in the 90s. You couldn't buy the protocols. You could invest in a VC firm on Sand Road that had to pick Amazon versus pets.com. So you had to get lucky. You had to be very privileged and get lucky many times to get it. Now you can just buy a piece of the protocol. So buying Bitcoin is like a call option on the entire Bitcoin ecosystem. A Bitcoin company will not work out before Bitcoin works out itself first. So the ultimate Bitcoin bet is Bitcoin, or the ultimate Ethereum bet is Ether. And you're basically buying a piece of the racetrack, and you're not picking, Seabiscuit. Doesn't matter who wins as long as the races are running. You're a part of it. And that's the beauty here. And usually the retail investors come in at the end. They get dumped this stuff post-IPO, 10 years after a company was founded. Now retail has been the ones who have been there first.
Yep. Okay. Now check this out. Distribution of Bitcoin supply. And what do you notice when you look down that list? You have China and the United States represented by all these different companies and entities, okay? But you've got one at the very top, Satoshi Nakamoto, and here's what you're supposed to believe. Everybody in crypto, you're supposed to believe that the US government and all these people around the world have just accepted this thing, and they don't know who number one is. They just can't figure it out. And you're supposed to believe the lie that they all don't know who Satoshi Nakamoto is. But they're going to just build a financial system around this, and they don't know who it is. Okay? There's a lie in there, and it's an obvious lie. Okay? But I want to draw your attention back to this. So if the U.S. and China are represented, where's Russia? You'd think Russia would be somewhere in this. Dan Pena thought so.
I was behind Bitcoin. Putin. It's a Ruski conspiracy to fuck up the American economy and the world. It's a long-range plan he started 7-8 years ago. He's going to see the demise of the Western financial world while he's still the head of Russia. He's going to be there long enough.
Okay, so there's that. Now, I am more on board with Black Swan capitalists than Lynette Zhang. In fact, I told Lynette Zhang I agreed with her on her Bitcoin stance.
So, no, I never felt, especially
XRP Las Vegas backstage, I met her and I told her, I said, you're right about this thing being a Trojan horse.
after reading the 1996 NSA white paper on how to make a mint or create a mint, where they were talking about the cryptocurrencies, I just never thought that it was a coincidence that Bitcoin, and I've been watching it since it was $6 a token, right? So that came out in January of 2009, and quantitative easing came out in March of 2009. It's also not a big shocker that it had the first run. Now it's having the second run, because when things run up, it gathers eyes, right? It becomes more normal. Having it adopted into the system is more normal. But I also pay attention to the Bank for International Settlements money flower, because that really tells you what the central bankers, there's the central bankers, what the central banks really think of digital currencies. And if you go on and you look at it, there is a small space that is out of the central bank purview. All the other cryptocurrencies are within their realm, and certainly the CBDCs on both a wholesale and a retail level. There is a larger area for commodity money, which is, gold and silver. Okay. Those are the only areas that are peer to peer and outside the central bank's ability to completely control. So which coins actually fit inside of that money flower?
All right, there you go. And in another clip, she called it Bitcoin a Trojan horse. Now, I think if Bitcoin lives, it's because they decided to allow it to live, and they probably will. But it's still a Trojan horse. It is not what they've told you it is. It is not this libertarian thing, and it may be a libertarian thing they created to make a portion of the financial world feel like they've got their own thing that's not controlled by the government. But make no mistake, it is controlled. Then we've got this. The past 72 hours, XRP has shown strong signs of potential breakout. Driven by positive developments in the ongoing SEC lawsuit against Ripple and increased market momentum, the token has maintained a price around 57 to 65 cents, with analysts suggesting XRP could surge to new highs if it can break through key resistance levels. Let's hope that's true. This Xena XRP is a 1,000% over the target right here. This is how you know, right here, all these years, folks, you have to ask yourself, why have they come after XRP so hard? They don't go after the meme coins that are obvious, even the ones that are known to have been created as a joke. They don't go after those. The only one that is attacked is XRP, and there's a reason for that. And she lays it out here. I want to invest in Doge. Someone else. I want to invest in Asscoin, crypto Twitter, crickets. Someone else. I want to invest in XRP, crypto Twitter. No, that's a shit coin. It's fake. Nothing will happen. 57 cents. Idiot, stupid community. You're wrong. Shut the F up. Echo Chamber community. David Schwartz, shut the F up. Brad, effing crook. Old documents, 2045, 50 cent. Nobody will use it. Idiot riddlers. It's hurting the ecosystem. Told you to shut the F up. Maybe this is how you know that you're in the right place at the right time. That's exactly right. Nobody attacks anything. Look, folks, when I was in college, everybody hated Steve Spurrier because I went to Auburn and SEC football is huge. And Steve Spurrier was a winner. It was when he coached Florida. This guy won national championships. He was a winner. And everybody hated him. Nobody hated the guy that was losing all the time. They hated Steve Spurrier because he was winning. Because he was a winner. They know, all these people that have been pounding XRP for all these years, it's because they know. It's because they know. And I'll show you even more of it. So this right here's another tweet from Xena XRP. At $3, Chris Larson was suddenly the richest man on this planet. And XRP was not done, far from it. They noticed it and stabbed this 2017 crypto bull run real quick. You really thought it wasn't a problem? Yes. 2017, late 2017, early 2018, when XRP hit its all-time high, is when the bad guys had all their guns blazing against it. That's when everything was put in motion to stop this thing, including the shills that they're paid for media like Laura Shin. Remember, Laura Shin is the same one who's gone out of her way on her YouTube channel and podcast to bash Ripple and XRP for years. I've always wondered, is she from China? She's been a pro Ethereum, pro Bitcoin for years. And any chance she's gotten, she's gone after Ripple or XRP. I'll never forget this, because this is the article. She's a Forbes contributor. And make no mistake, this was a hit piece. What she wanted to do is highlight, oh, look at how rich Chris Larson is, to get the attention of whoever she could so that they would try to nip it in the bud. And ever since this, ever since she wrote this article, Ripple has been under fire from every single direction you can imagine. This, to me, was when if you look back, you go back, it's so obvious what was done here. So obvious. But guess what? Like Brad Garlinghouse said when the SEC thing was over, they lost, we won, they lost. So I say to Laura Shin, we won, you lost. All right. Then there was this that Vet put out. This is I don't know who this woman is, but it's an interesting clip.
So when we see, like, when I look at traditional finance, like a traditional bank, they were making like $1 trillion of notional of DCD per week at the heat of the market. And I'm eager to see that lightly structured business getting into crypto and enabling everyone to earn passive income and yield, again, like you're shorting an option, so unlimited downside. But those two use cases, I feel like the hedging impermanent loss and the digital option vault, hopefully are going to drive enough demand so that we can see that market maturing and seeing like vol surface, vol curves on the option. So looking forward to seeing that. Yeah.
All right.
So when we see, like, when I look at...
Let me pause that. Okay, in DAIXRP.com, we're going to show you what the bad guys have really done and what the consequences really should be and could be, and how scary the next couple of months is. That's what we're going to talk about. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and tell your friends and family. Away we go.